Music.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing so far? We're a little bit later than what we meant to be. We want to stick to 5 p.m., but we have had a, I don't know, it's been kind of a crazy day. We had a really good live stream on the Carissa Loves Balloons channel, very first live stream on that channel ever.
Yeah.
But towards the second half of the stream, the second 2 hours, we had like on average 20 people watching, so it was very interesting.
Yeah.
And they were pretty polite, pretty cool, so it was nice. We'll probably be doing more of those at some point. But we have been having a crap ton of issues with the
OBS?
Streamlabs OBS. I literally worked all day on resetting Carissa Lee Streamlabs and CLB Streamlabs. And both times that I've logged in as the user that I need to be for the channel, like Carissa Loves Balloons live stream, I logged in, all the settings, not all of them, but 2 or 3, maybe 4 settings that were very important, such as the alerts I had taken the time to pick out and put in and all this stuff, completely reset. There were things missing, and then I get on Carissa Lee here, and same kind of thing. All the settings that I had taken the time to correct. It's like Streamlabs didn't give 2 shits about all the work I put in. I worked all day long yesterday. I mean, okay, keep in mind, I have a full-time job. Saturday and Sunday are my days to work on YouTube. All day yesterday I worked on YouTube's live stream stuff. And then I stayed up all night and I got 4 hours of sleep. And then I woke up before my alarm this morning because I was so nervous about the live stream on the other channel. I'd never done that channel before, never gone live. And of course things went wrong. But things went wrong because Streamlabs fucked me over. They just decided to just say screw you about the saved settings. We don't believe in saved settings. We're just going to reset everything.
Things didn't go wrong in the chat, though.
No, things didn't go wrong in the chat.
Everybody was super nice.
Everyone was super nice.
We only had one weirdo.
Someone asked me to do something that you should never ask a woman to do on YouTube. You just don't. If I'm going to do that, I do it on my own. And I'm not going to do it on camera. That's for fucking sure. So that was the only thing. That was the only one person got blocked. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, okay, let me see how everyone else is doing. It's really good to see you guys here. Oh my god, almost forgot what today was. Good to see you, Teresa. Very good to see you. Lee Spitzer. Good to see you as well. Long time no see. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. And let's see, just hanging out trying to stay cool. It's 89 here and I've got 2 fans blowing on me. Boy, yeah, 89 degrees can feel like crap if you don't have like enough air and stuff. Hey Peter Cunnington, good to see you. Let's see, sorry I missed most of your balloon live earlier. No, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that you knew about the helium part and stuff, and I kept asking, hey Peter, what do you want me to say? I got the helium thing here, and you weren't there, but...
Man, he's seen you on 2 different streams today.
Yeah, 2 different streams, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just glad you popped in to say hi, honestly. Here and there, so, very cool. Let's see here, I feel for you, Lee. Yeah, hold on here. I'm good, not looking forward to work tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not... I mean, I don't mind my job, but I have to get up early in the morning, and I feel the same way, you know, work. I don't want to do all that. Come on now, but I mean, it pays the bills, so I'll do it. I will do it. Let's see. Peter says, I'm not in Canada, I'm in the UK and was out with friends. I just popped in. Whoa! You're in the UK right now? That's cool. Where in the UK are you, Peter?
Scotland.
He said Scotland?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, you're in Scotland? I know someone in Iceland right now.
I'd love to be in Scotland right now.
Scotland would be better than Iceland. Man, but both of those would be pretty great. Man.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, Peter. I'm glad you're getting out and about and hanging out with people. No, I totally get it. No worries, my friend. Like, you can still go and watch the live stream replay if you really want to on the other channel. It really isn't a biggie.
It's cool. They're watching it all over the world.
Yeah, very cool. Greetings and hallucinations to Tommy from Lee Spitzer. That's cool. That's very cool. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, Chris Lee, I've got indica, sativa, and hybrid to choose from. What should I start with? I would say sativa if you want to stay awake for part of this live stream. Hybrid if you want a little bit of both worlds, but I wouldn't start with indica unless you're ready to maybe pass out.
Get all that knowledge you got about that.
Yeah, I should work in a dispensary. I really should. I really don't know hardly anything about this stuff. I just know the basics, the little bitty basics. There are a few people that have taught me a few things, but you know, I still got a lot to learn. I really do. But I would say Teresa, it depends. If you want to be highly alert right now, sativa, my friend, sativa. I had an edible for the first time in over a month yesterday when I was working on stuff. And it was a sativa edible. And I still freaking fell asleep for an hour and a half while I was working. And then I woke up and I got back to work. I was like, I gotta get this done. And I kept working after that. It had been so long that my tolerance was 0. Like, at some point I was like, oh my god, Tommy. I haven't felt this great in so long.
Oh man, we had some fudge rounds.
We had so many fudge rounds and cinnamon roll. I had cinnamon rolls. He doesn't like cinnamon rolls because he doesn't like the pecans in it. The spin wheels from Little Debbie or whatever. But I had 2 or 3 of those. I had 2 fudge rounds. I had the popcorn that he made and decided he didn't want. I had a bunch of that. He had sprayed some butter on it, and I was just like, this is good. And then I was all like, I made chocolate milk. I made chocolate soy milk because we didn't have any like lactate-free milk. I'm lactose intolerant, blah blah blah. But like, I had some chocolate milk, and I was thinking to myself while I had that sativa edible, I was like, my god, I think I just came up with something new. Buttered popcorn and chocolate milk together. And I just think it's so silly now for me to think that. I'm sure so many people have already had that. Like, it's not a big deal for anybody but me. I was just like, wow, I need to tell the world. And I'm doing it now. I'm telling the world right now about it. Chocolate milk and popcorn with butter. It's good stuff. Apparently. But yeah.
So's M&M's and popcorn.
M&M's and popcorn, yes. M&M's and popcorn. I got him into that. I think my friend Shannon got me into that. Yeah, I haven't talked to her in ages.
Me into something.
Yeah, I got him into fudge rounds, and now he keeps buying them. He had never had fudge rounds before.
I know.
And now he can't stop it. He just can't quit it. He just can't.
I got a problem.
Yeah, you got a problem, all right.
See a fudge round, I eat it.
Yeah, for sure. Shoot, I gotta remember to get on the multi-stream here in a minute.
I don't fudge around.
You don't fudge around? Oh my gosh. And, okay. Another thing is, I have to be completely honest. One of the things I've been dealing with over the last few months is neuropathy. I've been having nerve pain throughout my body. Didn't know what it was or where it was coming from, what was responsible for it. And then I realized that I had been having alcohol pretty much every day for several years after work and in the evenings. And apparently if you do that, you can have neuropathy develop in reaction to that. You basically kind of make yourself allergic to it. But then again, okay, I had box wine the other day, and then I had nerve pain at night, like in my feet, in the bottom of my feet, all through my legs, my calves and everything, and my hands just a little bit, when I had cheap wine. Well, box cheap wine, Franzia. But then Tommy brought home Merlot, which is like, this was $5.99 for a bottle, but it was Merlot, and I had no problem with it. So I'm still kind of wondering what is going on and what really is causing what. I know that alcohol has not helped, but I don't know if alcohol is the cause, because there's like over 200 different causes for neuropathy. The most common one is diabetes, and I do not have diabetes. I ruled that out. But I've been having neuropathy for a long time, and I didn't know what it was, and it got really, really bad for a while when I wasn't streaming. And now it's chilling out, but then it came back for a while, right when I had cheap wine. I hadn't had wine at all in a long time, and then I had Franzia, and it came back. But it doesn't seem to be affecting me with the Merlot. So I don't know. I have an appointment with a neurologist soon, so I'm going to figure it all out. And I'll see if I really do need to quit alcohol or not. I hate it, but I like having the wine on the stream, and the Merlot doesn't seem to bother me. Of this particular brand, it doesn't seem to bother me. But for the most part, I've sworn off alcohol because I was like, what is happening to me? Like I felt like I was turning into an old lady. Like I would be at work. It started happening. It wasn't just me having like muscle cramps at night. It started happening to me at work during the day. Like part of my body, like my body would go numb at work randomly, and my hands would like do all this like crazy cramping stuff. It would hurt to hold a fork. I don't know. So that's kind of one thing I've been dealing with that I haven't really talked about, but I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I've been kind of worried about myself because of that, but it's fine. I'm trying to figure it out. And I don't want to sound like a little baby about it or anything, but I'm going to finally just admit it. Like, I have neuropathy. It may be alcohol related, but it may not be alcohol related. I'm not really sure yet. But it's a pain in the ass because I'm 36 years old, and there are times where I feel like an old lady because of the way it makes me feel. But then the symptoms will disappear for like weeks at a time. Absolutely no symptoms at all, and I'll feel great. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But anyway, now you know part of my stuff that I've been going through. I'm sorry. Sorry if that's oversharing, but it is what it is, right?
I guess so.
But yeah.
I guess so.
CarissaLicious Super Lemon Haze. It is sativa. Ah, cool. I don't know if I've had Super Lemon Haze. Nice. Very cool. Ayo! Ayo! To you too, Stephanie Bethany. Good to see you here, my friend. How you doing tonight? Let's see here. I often listen to Eminem while eating popcorn. Good plan, Lee. Very good plan. Man, it's been a while since I heard any Eminem stuff. Boy, you're making me hungry, and I want to listen to rap all of a sudden. What the hell? Stephanie says M&M's popcorn is good. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say no to the chocolate milk, though. That's okay. We all have our things, but M&M's and chocolate... I mean... M&M's and popcorn, very good. Okay. Alright. So... I hope you find out what the cause is and it stays away. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just been really scary because I actually cut out alcohol for several months without hardly any time where I was actually having it. And I still had symptoms. I had symptoms for several months where I was completely dry and away from it. And so it was really weird because then it started getting worse and worse and worse where my hands and my feet and then various parts of my legs were starting to hurt at any given time, and it was weird. And then numbness, and and then I started having symptoms like I was like people were starting to think I was going. Several people were saying, are you going through the change? Because I was talking about how, like, I was having night sweats and stuff. And that's one of the neuropathy symptoms. You can have the autonomous stuff in your body, like heart rate, temperature, that kind of thing can be affected too. And I remember talking to my coworker a couple months ago, and all of a sudden I was like, is it hot in here? And I'm never hot. Like, I'm always cold. So I was like, is it hot in here? I just feel so hot. And he's like, it's fine in here. And so it was stuff like that. And later on, parts of my body started going numb. So, I'll figure it out. I have a neurology appointment coming up soon, and then I'll probably tell you guys about it. So, unless it's just super embarrassing, but then I'll probably still tell you guys about it. So, little by little, but anyway. Yeah. Because I'm an oversharer. Okay. Anyway, a little bit, but I also love you guys, so it's fine. Hope you find out what the cause is. Yeah, me too. That's what I have, is diabetic neuropathy. I take gabapentin for it. Yes, Teresa, they were, my doctor is trying to give me gabapentin for it, but I refuse to take it because my mom took it and she didn't like it. Hey, Patty, good to see you. How you doing? How you doing today? I'm a Cosmic Brownie fan myself. Oh, Cosmic Brownies! Oh my, that sounds really good. How much B6 do you get? You know, I get more than I used to, because I started taking multivitamins about a month and a half ago, and I swear, I think it's actually helped with my neuropathy, because up until I had that cheap box wine a couple weeks ago, for about a month, I didn't have any symptoms at all. And then I started questioning everything. Like, did I just imagine everything? Because everything went away. And then I had that cheap box wine, that Franzia blush wine that I like, Sunset Blush. And I had the worst symptoms that night. Like, my legs were cramping up. I had this dream that the snake was biting my foot, and I woke up and it was just piercing pain on the bottom of my foot. And I could hear the hissing in my head from the dream. But I've been having a lot of crazy dreams lately. Like, a lot of crazy dreams. Like, I had this really cool dream that is kind of pointing in the direction of, like, me making a change in my life. I may be changing something major in my life. I can't give it away yet until I actually am able to confirm it with certain people. But a big opportunity is coming my way, I feel. And I had this dream that me and Tommy, we were sleeping in this big tent. And we left the door wide open for whatever reason. And I was on the outside of the bed, whatever we were sleeping on. And while I'm laying there, this white tiger walks through the freaking open tent. This gigantic freaking creature, this scary ass white and black tiger, walked through this open door. And slowly comes up to me. And I'm scared to death. I'm thinking it's going to eat us. And I have my hand out for some reason. And I'm thinking it's going to eat me. And it starts nibbling on my hand like one of our cats used to do to me. Like, Charlie and Claire used to, like, nibble on my hand. Like, they would, like, purr and stuff and nibble. And it was, like, kind of like a little love nip thing. And this gigantic white tiger did that. And I was scared. And I think that in the dream, the tiger could sense it. And, like, looked at me. And then slowly backed away. And walked out of the tent. And just walked away. And that was the dream. And that was just the craziest dream I've had in a long time. And that was the same night I had a dream that a snake was biting my foot. And it was neuropathy. So, Teresa, that neuropathy, oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I understand completely. I don't have diabetes, but just the symptoms I've experienced of neuropathy have been a pain in the butt. My mom has neuropathy. She has kidney disease and neuropathy, and I think it's related to either autoimmune or the kidney disease, which is why I thought I might have had kidney disease for a while. But people are telling me, multiple doctors saying my kidneys are fine, even though it's not. It's lower than it should be for my age, but it's fine. I'm just trying to figure myself out right now. It's been scary, but I think I'm gonna be all right, honestly. But just knowing that neuropathy could be so many things, it's kind of scary. Hey, thank you. King Castro Gaming has followed. Thank you so much. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Appreciate it. Let me see. Hello. Let me see. Sorry. Trying to make sure that I can see everyone's comments here. Jesse Green 619. Hello. Hello. How are you doing, Jesse? Good to see you here. Yeah, welcome to the stream, my friend. Something causing high blood pressure. Those symptoms happen to me sometimes. I'm 95% sure I'm not menopausal. Right? I don't think I have high blood pressure only because I work out a ton. I walk, I run. I've been weightlifting. I started weightlifting a couple weeks ago, which is like nothing. I was just walking daily for the longest time. Ever since my half marathon I ran on my birthday last year around November, I kind of just went back to walking for a long time. So I don't know. I might have high blood pressure, but it seems like because of all the exercise I get, it kind of keeps my blood pressure down a little bit lower, even if I don't eat right sometimes. But maybe it could be. Let's see. Good to see you, Michael Val. How have you been? You're not menopausal. 95% sure you're not menopausal. King Castro Gaming, how you been? Cheers to you too, my friends. How you been? Good to see you on Twitch and everything here. I have fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, and anxiety. Gotta laugh so I don't cry. Oh man, I've been there. Yes, I get that. I totally get that. And I don't think that. Sorry, I got a kind of a bit of a wedgie here. I'm trying not to make a big deal out of it though. Yeah. Lee says that dream was really intense. Right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Lee says I had a dream that I was eating a giant marshmallow. When I woke up, my pillow was gone. Oh my god! That's really funny. Oh man. Hopefully you didn't eat your pillow. That's funny. Yeah. It's interesting because I looked up the meaning of a white tiger in a dream, and it seems to consistently mean like an opportunity. And in the Chinese astrology Chinese astrology area, a white tiger means a promotion, which would actually make a lot of sense. So we'll see here what happens in the next few weeks or whatever. But the general consensus on the internet seems to be that when you dream of a white tiger, if it's not attacking you and stuff, which this one was not, it seems to be a good sign, like a sign of a new opportunity, or I'm overcoming an obstacle or something. It's something positive, you know what I mean? I kind of felt like if I were to look at it from a religious viewpoint, it almost felt like God himself was like giving me a sign that whatever I was working towards was the right thing. You know what I mean? And if I were to think about it as like a coping mechanisms way, it means that maybe, okay, me and Tommy, we were basically living in a tent, a big tent. And if I'm just being honest with myself and everything, and with you guys, I feel like in the last several years with my life, I've been roughing it. Just like we would in a tent. Living in a tent, we're kind of roughing it. You know, we don't have the finer things of life or anything like that. I mean, we have it pretty good. We have a roof over our head and all that stuff. But, like, mentally speaking, I have felt like I've been roughing it. And so when this white tiger came in, I felt like it was like a little sign. Like it was someone or something or myself saying that, you know what, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. If I keep going, it's going to be okay. You know, because when you look at dream analysis, I don't know if any of you guys have gotten into dream analysis or trying to analyze your own dreams before, but if you look at the surrounding that you're in your dream, that is indicative of your current attitude and what you're feeling, like your mood of your current life. That's what it stands for. And we were in a tent. So for me, I have been feeling like I've been roughing it in my life for a very long time. So in my mindset, I've been really roughing it. I've been having a hard time. It has been paycheck to paycheck, kind of that kind of mentality. And then, so, I don't know. I just felt like it was a positive dream to have, like, the tiger and everything in there. But anyway, enough about that.
Bizarre, man.
That's bizarre, man. Yeah, right? King Castro has fire emojis. That's cool. Is that what that is? I have, okay. I don't know why. Okay, refresh. Let me refresh the chat. I didn't know that was an option. Shit, it all went away. Okay. Teresa says, I tend to have dreams where I'm being chased. My version of racing. Oh my gosh! Oh man, yeah. Being chased is not fun. I used to have those kinds of dreams all the time when I was a kid. I remember being chased by a wicked witch when I was a little girl. That was not cool. And you say you have a couple of dream dictionaries, huh? That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I used to have a couple of dream dictionaries. I don't know if I still have them or not. When I first got on my own, about 18 years old, I worked at a grocery store where I met Tommy and everything, and I actually was a cashier, and this woman came through my line, and she said this to me. She said, I looked through all the people in all the lines, and she said this to me. I do not know if it's actually true or not, but she told me, you had the brightest lights. I think, you know, I don't know. But she said she chose to get in my line. And then she gave me this School of Metaphysics card. And then I actually did go to it for a while. And I learned a little bit. I went there for probably like 6 months. And they taught things about your ego and dream analysis and meditation. And I learned a lot. It was kind of interesting. It was kind of weird and that kind of thing. But I learned a lot. And I actually had some dream interpretation dream interpretation books that they had given me or whatever. It's kind of weird, you know, like they say that when you dream of an animal, it represents your habits. So I don't know that was necessarily true for the dream I had recently, but maybe in some instances it has actually made a lot of sense. I don't know. Sometimes I have dreams where I'm naked in public. It's weird. Oh my god, wow. Teresa says she was talking about your aura. Every living thing has an aura. Yes, she was talking about my aura. But it just seems pompous for me to even bring it up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like bringing that up, but I thought it was interesting because I really look up to this person. She seems like a really sweet person. Yeah. Have you had any weird dreams lately, Tommy? Anything you want to talk about? Tell me about your weird dreams, Tommy.
No, not really.
No, not really. But I've been having a lot of weird dreams. Like, I remember when I was when I had to abstain from anything marijuana related for a long time, trying to get ready for a potential change in my career or whatever. I had this dream that was kind of screwed up. Like, it was like a dream about me and a group of people that I didn't really know in real life, but in the dream I knew who they were somehow. And I don't remember if Tommy was there or not. It was kind of a weird thing. I just remember going to someone's backyard that was supposedly a neighbor of ours, and they had a bunch of horses. They had horses, and I think they had cows, but mainly horses. And it was this weird shaped field that was just, it was like a C shape, like the letter C, of a pasture for some reason. And I remember when we approached this field of mainly horses and some cows, that they were calm at first, but we came up to them and they started walking back and forth faster and faster until they eventually started running back and forth, and then they started trampling on each other, and it became this like really bloody thing where they were like, it was obvious that by me or us being there, it was freaking these horses out, and they were running back and forth in such a panic that they were trampling each other to death. And I just thought that was weird, and it was just weird. It was just it was
dream.
Crazy, huh?
It's a dark dream.
It is a very dark dream. And so I think what was going on there was I was dealing with, working past, my me having I used to have THC like all the time, and then I had to withdraw from it. I had to stop taking it, and then I felt like, because I was taught that animals represent habits, that when the animals were like going back and forth and they were getting more and more anxious and they were trampling each other, that was kind of like my inner response to not taking that anymore. But then it was like also like a habit dying. It was like the horses were the habit and the habits were dying. Like, it was no longer a habit anymore. That's the way I kind of tried to look at it. That's what I told Tommy. But I don't know. It's just kind of just my perspective. I feel like I sound like an idiot right now. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting a little anxious about sharing this stuff. I don't know why. Let's see here. She was talking about your aura. Every living thing has an aura. And Michael says, naked in public is a classic anxiety dream. Yeah, I would definitely say that. Lee says, Michael Bell, makes sense. I do have some pretty big anxiety sometimes. That does make a lot of sense. Teresa says, I learned about lucid dreaming. I can change a nightmare 90% of the time. That's pretty cool. Would you like to... I know you used to have nightmares and you overcame it by lucid dreaming, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about that or not, but...
Oh. No, it's just taking control of your dream, really.
Yeah. I think
just
it's
realizing that you're in a dream in the first place is what you gotta do.
Yeah. I know when Tommy was a kid, like, he would have like some nightmares and stuff. He learned how to lucid dream, and it like changed it to where he didn't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. Like, I don't think I've ever lucid dreamed before. I think that's pretty powerful when you can.
Just realizing you're in a dream.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
You know, I felt like I had the realization that I was in a dream. Like, I felt like I dreamed the other night that I was sleeping and trying to, or I was trying to go to sleep, or I was trying to stay asleep. Oh my god, no, I remember now. I had this crazy ass dream that I was schizophrenic. That, like, literally, I was trying to go to bed, and I was hallucinating my ass off. I was hearing things, I was seeing things, and I knew they were hallucinations. And I looked over, and I was laying in bed, and this woman was laying in bed with me. But she was, oh, hey, thank you! Six on the ice is following me. Thank you so much. See, I don't know why the alert is not showing up.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I did hear it, and thank you so much for following me. I appreciate that so much. But I was gonna say, let me see if I can drag it upstairs somewhere. Let me see if I just need to drag it up at the top or something. See if that works. Okay, I dragged it up to the top.
Yeah.
But before I forget, what was I? Oh yeah, this woman. I woke up in my dream. I woke up to hearing people taunt me that I couldn't always see. I could see them, but I could tell that they weren't real. And then I look over, and there's this brunette laying in bed with me, and she's looking at me, but she's not there because she wants to have a great time or anything like that. She's there telling me what a piece of shit I am. She's there like, you know that you're just blah blah blah. And I can't remember what she said, but it was like, I knew it was just like her abusing my mind, you know what I mean? And I knew she wasn't real. And it was just the weirdest thing for me to dream that I was schizophrenic. It was weird. And then I was like, oh great, here we go. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. I just knew this. Tommy's going to be upset. I'm seeing things. I'm hallucinating my ass off. This is going to cause some issues in our relationships, I'm sure. Or relationship, yeah. Anyway, that's how I felt for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, so anyway, Carissa says, okay. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. Lee says, I would love to learn about lucid dreaming. Yes, me too. Yeah. Mr. Gee. Hey, Potato Chips Queen. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too, Mr. G. Mr. Gee.
Yeah, once you realize you're in a dream, then you can do something about your dream.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to.
Yeah. Very true. I love that. I love that you could kind of take control of your dream at that point.
And then it becomes an adventure.
Yeah, then it becomes an adventure, Tommy says. By the way, Mr. Gee says, hey, sir, Mr. Gee. Mr. McGee.
Tell him high five.
Hi, he says, high five. Boom. That's from Mr. Tommy McGee himself. Mr. Gee. Teresa says, start with meditation, Lee. Surround yourself with white light. Feel it flow into your body, washing away negative energy. It helps with relaxing and anxiety. Man, I like that. Like, I like
magical.
It does sound magical. It really does. Let's see. Let's see. Teresa says, thank you. I need to meditate more. Yeah, meditation seems to really help. Like, I know that I used the free version of Headspace for a while. And it seemed to really help me relax, like, daily. Like, just bringing awareness to your own body and your mind and trying to just stop your thoughts and just kind of focus on breathing and everything like that. Like, it can do wonders for you. Like, I've heard of people saying that, like, I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for meditation. Robert Greene is an example, and it is an example of that person. What?
Really?
Oh, boy. You're gonna think, oh boy.
You're just leading us down some path.
Yeah, Robert Greene. Have you guys heard of him before? I'm becoming a little fascinated with Robert Greene because he has made a book called The 48 Laws of Power. Like Laws of Human Nature, Laws of Seduction or something like that. Yeah, that's hot. Is that what you said? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm fascinated with Robert Greene because he has done all this research about like people's mentality and their human nature, and I do want to read some of his books sometime. I think it would be really cool to read some of his books because a lot of entrepreneurs and stuff like really look up to him and stuff, and I don't know. He seems like a fascinating person to me. I definitely want to read his 48 Laws of Power book for sure. You're laughing over there. Why are you laughing? Damn it. I don't understand why he's laughing right now. Can someone tell me why my husband's laughing at me?
Because you're so deep into the conversation. It was
Hey.
just hilarious.
It's hilarious how serious I am right now.
Yep.
Yeah, okay then. Well, that's okay. I can be serious sometimes. I don't always have to be full of it. Oh,
Is
man.
that what you normally are?
I'm not full of it! God damn it. He's in a mood, guys. Can someone slap him? Maybe I should. I'm the closest one. Can you guys, like, reach through here and slap my husband for
shit.
me? Let's see. Michael Will says, I just remembered parts of the weird dreams I had last night. Whoa, cool. Remember, I was at the bathroom sink of the house I grew up in. Whoa. Just looking in the mirror, and my nose and throat were filled with a sticky mucus, and I was having to physically pull it out. Whoa. Man. Okay, so it was the house that you grew up in and the bathroom. Alright, and you were getting this out of your body there.
Sounds
Interesting.
terrible.
Man. I wonder what that means. Have you thought about what that means? Michael Vell, have you...
Oh boy.
Yeah, have you, like, sat there and wondered what that means? Well, you just remembered it. You just remembered it. I kind of get stuck in the mode of thought. Like, if I remember a dream I had, I sit there and I obsess over it till I think about what it probably means.
You
And once
kinda decipher it.
I decipher it, and then I'll talk to Tommy about it, and he's like, I knew you were going to interpret this to me. Yeah, he totally is like, I had a feeling you're going to tell me what you thought your dream meant.
It's usually a story.
It is always a story. I'm always trying to figure these things out, you know? Cheers, Sir McGee, says Mr. Gee. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. Teresa says, is Tommy McGee drinking THC-infused beer? No, but...
I got some strong stuff right here.
he has alcohol-free Coors. Coors Edge, alcohol-free. But that doesn't mean he hasn't had something else.
Whatever do you mean?
I heard you digging around back there in the kitchen. I just have this feeling he had something that's made him very happy. I don't know, man. Maybe not. Mr. Why are you laughing so much, Tommy? Don't you fall asleep back there?
No reason, buddy.
No reason, huh? Says Tommy, all suspiciously. Cheers, Potato Chip Queen. Yeah, cheers to you too, my friend. Cheers to everybody. Cheers. There we go. I'm gonna be upset if I actually wake up with neuropathy pain because I was all like, I decided that Merlot doesn't do that to me. So, we'll see.
Yeah, you just made that decision.
I made that decision. I mean, you brought home that Merlot for me, being all sweet. And then, I was like, you know, I feel like this is going to give me pain. And then it didn't. And so here we are. I don't know. Teresa says, I have a reoccurring dream of trying to pull bubble gum out of my mouth because I got too much in my mouth. Interesting. And I never seem to get it all out of my mouth. Huh. I wonder what that could mean. Do you want me to look this up at all? Any of these things? I'm all about that. Alright, let me just...
Oh my god.
Okay, Google! What does it mean when you dream of too much bubble gum in your mouth? It just gave me this stuff. What in the world? That little boy has fries in his mouth. That's not even about a dream about gum. Hold on here. I am very fascinated with that. Oh, it's making me unlock my phone. Okay, hold on here. Wait a minute. A dream about gum stuck in mouth and teeth. What it means. Okay. Alright. Chewing gum is an activity that provides no nourishment but takes effort. We can quickly see how this can be a metaphor for things in your waking life. Here are some common interpretations of dreams where you have gum stuck in your mouth. You are frustrated at a task. Teresa, have you been frustrated about a task lately? Many people have experienced a dream where they endlessly chew on the same piece of gum and cannot spit it out. In some dreams, the gum gets bigger as you chew. These dreams indicate that you are dealing with a frustrating situation. Though you are working at it, is not getting any better. I wonder, is it perhaps time to tackle it from a different direction? You may need assistance or look to someone else to help you understand the issue. Or you're dealing with too big of a problem. Huh. Or you're struggling to express yourself. Interesting. If you dream of gum sticking in your mouth, it can mean you're finding it difficult to speak up. The mouth can represent your need to communicate. I think it means I want to speak, but I am being kept from speaking. Interesting. So do you feel like there's someone in your life keeping you from speaking up? Or do you think that maybe it's your own fear about speaking up that's keeping you from speaking your mind? Because that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. And then the mucus thing, having to pull it out. You know, that could be the same kind of thing. If you think about it, gum and like you both have the mouth thing going on here in the dream. It kind of feels like you have a frustrating situation with like not being able to speak your mind or something. Interesting. That's fascinating to me. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I had this dream where this witch was chasing me all over the place. And there was something about a ruby, like a giant ruby that I had to get to keep her from me or something. I don't know. But I remember when I had I think I had like a fever or something when I was a kid. This one time where I had why are you laughing? It's not fucking funny, Tommy. I was a sick baby. I was a sick child and you're laughing in my face.
You had the fever.
I had the fever. I had a fever, Tommy. That's different than the fever. Stop. Listen to him. Look at him. Yep. He's out of his freaking mind right now. Let's see. I think it means I want to speak, but I'm kept my own fears. Okay, interesting. I hate rocking the boat. See, I can relate to that. I don't like speaking up either. But I often do to certain people. There are certain people in my life, like Tommy. And like my certain family members that I feel very comfortable speaking my mind to when I'm aggravated, and then they have to deal with it. But it seemed like outside of those specific family members, I do have a very hard time figuring out a way to speak my mind without fear. But there's just certain people that I do not fear, because I know they have to love me no matter what. So I'll just go for it, you know? Like, you have to deal with me. I don't care what you think. I'm pointing at you, jerk. You!
Damn.
Damn, he says! I wonder, Michael Vale says, I wonder if my dream is variation of a theme could well be. Yeah, I think so. Lee Spitzer's like, the fever for a flavor of Pringles? Yeah! Michael Vale says, disco fever? Disco fever, yes. Yes, so much fever. So much fever.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah, we all got the fever. We all got the disco fever. Whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
But seriously, when I no. I was gonna say, when I had a fever, not the fever. Shut up, Tommy! I'm talking here. This is serious now. Okay? You're just gonna laugh. The more serious I get right now, the more he's gonna laugh in my face. Watch. But seriously, when I was a kid and I feel like I had a fever this time. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you to shut the hell up now. You better listen to me, Tommy, or there will be consequences. Whatever. He's gonna do it anyway. I had this dream, this woman that looked like the woman from Home Alone that was hanging out in the park with all those pigeons on her. That woman, or a similar woman, was trying to murder me in my dreams. And every time she would almost murder me, I'd wake up. And then I'd fall back asleep, and she would be in my dream again, trying to kill me another way. And she looked just like the woman from Home Alone, where she is hanging out with the pigeons in the freaking park. You remember her?
It's been a while since I've seen that show.
She gave the kid in Home Alone like these birds to hang on the tree. They were like little ornaments. They were like, they're supposed to represent something. I think they're like peace. They're supposed to represent peace or something. She was a nice lady, but she's really scary. But I'm not saying it was this lady. It was someone that looked just like her, though. And I couldn't figure out why this lady was trying to kill me. But I was just a little kid. I was like, what do you want with me? Teresa says, oh my god, I've discovered a movie I want to watch. Tommy McGee, have you guys seen Tag 2018 with Jeremy Renner? I have not. Have you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. Teresa says, I want to do a dab with Tommy McGee just to see how it affects him laughing my ass off. Yeah. You would laugh your butt off. That's probably going to happen someday, just FYI. That'd be funny. Yeah, just is hilarious. Tommy's funny like that. But, a movie called Tag 2018. I don't know. What is that about? What is it about? Dang it. I'm gonna get a towel. I got like,
You need a bib?
I got a wine stash.
You need a bib?
I don't have a milk stash. I have a wine stash. Hold on here. I'm gonna go get it.
Bib?
I don't need a freaking bib, Tommy. God. You need an attitude adjustment. God. People these days, am I right?
Oh, man.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. We're all good, I think. Alright. What else has been going on? Let's see. Lee says, I think it's about 2 people who continue a game tag they started in childhood. Interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. Did you play tag when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I did.
What about hide and go seek?
Well, no, I did, but not with you.
I know we're like 7 years apart. Like, I was a kid when you were a teenager, and when I was a baby, you were a kid. So we would never have played tag together or hide and go seek or whatever.
Yeah, because I would have won. So.
Oh, shut up! Just because you're taller and had bigger, longer legs. And when I'm a baby and you're 7, I can't even walk and you can run. And then when I'm a little kid, I still have shorter legs because you're a teenager, twice as tall as me.
My fault you're a baby?
Shut up! I'm not a freaking baby, you're a baby. Okay, anyway. Okay, made in 2018. It's about a group of guys who, for 1 month every year, play tag. It looks funnier than heck. That's interesting. Okay, I would watch that. I'd probably watch that. What about that movie Blue Beetle? I kind of want to see that. I know it looks slightly stupid, but I kind of want to see it. Because they did an okay job on the trailer, I guess. I guess I just really need another hero movie in my life. Maybe that's it. I just need a hero movie. I'm so tired of not having a good Marvel movie to watch. We've watched everything, haven't we? Yeah. Damn it! And Iron Man's dead. Ah! What am I supposed to do with my life now? Iron Man is dead. Ugh! God! Just... I hate it. He's gone. Or maybe you don't know that. He's not then. If you didn't... Just know that I feel dead because he feels dead. So, I don't know. Just... If I'm ruining it for you, I'm sorry, okay? Big Marvel fan here. Huge Marvel fan. Huge. Thanks to Tommy. Man.
You're welcome.
Okay, what else is going on? We've been keeping up with the Star Trek stuff. The
Oh yeah.
Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Still watching that. It was pretty good. What was the latest one? Just feels like they're doing a really good job on the whole timeline before Spock worked with Kirk and all that stuff. So it's pretty interesting. I don't know. Just I'm probably gonna go to a Star Trek convention at some point. So yeah. I've already told my dad, I don't care what you think, Dad. I'm going to cosplay as a Star Trek person. And he's like, and I'm going to laugh at you when you show me the picture. I'm like, I don't even care. But yeah, I love Star Trek a lot.
Maybe they'll make you an ensign.
Hey, I'll be an ensign. Yes, there you go. You know, that's the one thing that really makes me hopeful about what Elon Musk is doing with... SpaceX and everything. I feel like he is actually making it possible for us to have something close to what Star Trek is. Like, you know, people going out into the outside of this world and meeting other... I don't know if there are actually aliens that are capable of talking to us and all this stuff, but that would be cool if there was. But the fact that Elon Musk has SpaceX that is helping us get out of just Earth and just kind of explore what's around us a little bit more, I think that's incredibly fascinating. And it's all because I'm a Trekkie. And it's all because I love outer space, and I just think it's really cool. Like, I think it's really awesome to think about what's out there, you know? You don't know. You never know what's out there. I know they're starting to talk about UFO stuff now. Are you falling asleep? I told you this would happen. You falling asleep over there?
I'm just relaxing.
Okay. Let's see. Teresa says, okay, sent Tommy McGee a link about the movie on the site formerly called Twitter. Oh yeah, Elon Musk did that too. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that. What do you think about that, Teresa? Or any of you guys, but I know Teresa for sure. Teresa and Tommy are on Twitter pretty much daily, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about him changing it to X?
Well, it don't bother me.
Okay.
I like X. I always like the X-Files, you know.
Oh, yeah, he's an X-Files fan, so he
Yep.
loves that stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But, Teresa, what do you think about it? Okay, let's see here. Michael Bell says, choking on mucus is a premonition for transformation or need to raise your goals higher. Interesting! Perhaps you should seize what you are doing and pay closer attention to some situation. Ah. Interesting. Okay.
It was neat how Twitter said they would back anybody in court if they posted something on Twitter. It got them in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Like a job.
Yeah, Elon said if you say something that gets you in trouble on Twitter/X, he's got your back in court. And that's pretty freaking cool. You know, Elon is not perfect by any means. You know, he's just a normal guy like anybody else. Just happens to be the richest man in the world right now. And but we also got to remember, you know, he's just human, and he's gonna say and do things that aren't perfect. And you know, it's fair to also say, since he is the richest man in the world right now, he may have a little bit of ego about him from time to time, which isn't always great. But I feel like his intentions are not... He doesn't have ill intentions. I feel like maybe he gets frustrated and maybe makes some inconcise decisions that aren't always best, you know, in the moment, like just with little things like changing it to X and stuff like that. Maybe that wasn't the best. I don't know if I agree with that. This Twitter has always been Twitter. And it's kind of weird to see an X now. It's black, but it is what it is. And I think it's going to continue to be Twitter. You know, people are still going to use it. I don't think it's going to be something that just drops off the map or anything like that. But I like what he's doing for space, and I like what he's trying to do for technology. I do. Even if he's not doing it in the most graceful way possible. Let's see. Teresa says, LOL, just don't be a red shirt, Carissa Lee, laughing my ass off. Yeah, that'd be my freaking, that'd definitely be, not my choice. my luck. There we go, my luck.
What's wrong with that?
The red shirts always die. You know that.
Scotty didn't.
But Scotty didn't die. Yeah, that's a good point, Tommy. Scotty did not die. I love that that scene.
The one in the bar?
The one in the bar. Scotty, it's the one, the Klingons, yeah, and he just, the Klingons are giving him a hard time, and they first talk crap about Kirk, and he doesn't say anything. He's like, oh, just let it go. Let's all just calm down. But the moment they talked about the Enterprise is like a piece of crap, that's when he started going crazy, and he punched somebody in the face, and that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Hey, Aaron, why York? Wait, Aaron, New York. Hey, Aaron, New York on Twitch. Good to see you here. How you doing? You like my setup? Oh, thank you. Well, I'm guessing you're from New York, right? How are you doing today, Aaron? Lee Spitzer says he won't have your back in court. Are you sure? I feel like Musk is having fun slowly destroying Twitter. I'm not a fan of him at all. Aw, man. I prefer Threads, Lee says. Are you using Threads pretty regularly? I heard that Threads is losing popularity a lot. Like, I went on there, but I have not started, like, doing anything with it yet. I don't know if I successfully made an account or not. No, you said no. I started to, but I don't think I have. I like Elon. I'm sorry. I know that you guys, there are some of you guys that just don't like him, and I get it because he has done some things that aren't great. But I like the positive things that he's doing. I don't like the negative things he's doing. You know. Yeah, maybe Twitter, maybe what he's doing to Twitter is not great. It doesn't seem to be something that is making a lot of people happy. I do like that he's trying to make it to where it's not like a place where it's censored anymore. That makes me happy. But I do see that he's changing a lot about Twitter that kind of, I mean, everyone was used to Twitter being the way it was, right? So him changing everything you know about Twitter is just kind of, it's changing it to something completely different. He did try to pull out of the deal, but they wouldn't let him. You know, but the thing is, he hired a CEO, but then he kind of keeps overstepping what the CEO does over and over again. So I don't know how that's going to go over well anytime soon. Like, he just needs to let the CEO run the show. Like, stop. If he's not the CEO, then why is he doing all these things, making all these decisions? He's not the CEO of Twitter. So that does irk me a little bit. Musk reminds me of a rich, spoiled child. Okay, I can kind of see that in maybe the way he looks a little bit, just as, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I can see that. Aaron New York says, do you do any cooking? Not very often anymore, but I do make some really good spaghetti. I make really badass spaghetti. I don't
think you made it in like a year.
I haven't made any spaghetti in a year. No, I haven't. I've made some pretty good chili too.
She's neglecting me.
Shut up! Stop telling everyone I'm neglecting you. You keep telling me to not focus on the chores and stuff so I can work on YouTube. Now you're gonna talk crap about me on the internet in front of everybody after probably telling me that you're gonna do everything so I can work on this. Okay, whatever. Okay. I don't cook right now, honestly. I don't hardly ever cook. But I probably should get back in the kitchen and do some crock pot meals. I am craving some crock pot chicken like crazy. The crock pot chicken is the best.
Said some roast.
Oh, some roast and some potatoes.
Oh yeah, just put it all in your mouth.
Oh man, and those carrots in your mouth, and the celery, and those big ol' onions. Put those big ol' onions in your mouth. Oh man, stop it, you. I'm on Threads too. Okay, I'm thinking about. I mean, I should get on Threads. Oh, you use it regularly, huh? Okay, cool. Michael Vell says, have to admit, I'm Team Elon. Yeah, I am too. I realize not everyone is, but I really believe in what he does as far as SpaceX and stuff like that. Not exactly proud of what he's doing with Twitter. I feel like there are good parts to it that he's doing. I feel like the fact that, what is it that he said he was gonna do? I'd be getting into some controversial stuff. There's a movie, Sounds of Freedom, that he is allowing to play for free on Twitter, where they wouldn't allow, there were so many places that wouldn't allow you to play it, anywhere. Like certain, like they would tell you that, yeah, you can watch Sounds of Freedom in our theater, and then they would like stop playing it in the middle of it or at the beginning of it and say, oh, never mind. And so it does make me happy that Elon is like trying to make it so where people can watch it for free on Twitter, or at least part of it for free. I thought it was the whole thing for free.
I thought so too.
But I don't know for sure. So things like that I agree with. I don't agree with him changing everything about Twitter, but I do agree with him taking away censorship, because I don't think that things should be censored. I think people should be protected, but I don't think people should be censored. You know what I mean? Teresa says, no, and the way he suddenly makes ridiculous decisions, not just on Twitter, but on Tesla too. I haven't seen a whole lot of his decisions on Twitter, on Tesla, to be honest. I've been mainly focusing on SpaceX and then what I've heard about Twitter, which is what seems to be what the focus has been a lot of times for people lately. Hold on here, I'm going to restart this here. Don't say, oh no. Oh man, let me see what's going on here.
Yeah, why aren't you on Twitter more?
I'm having, to be honest with you, the reason I'm not on Twitter more is like I have a hard time keeping up with social media. I've always had a hard time keeping up with social media, but it's especially become hard in the last couple years. I went through some traumatic things with my sibling, and I kind of clammed up on social media for the most part, but I'm trying to get back out there and just get back out there in social media. But for a while I was scared to talk to anybody, like anybody at all, because I just stopped trusting everybody, because the things that happened in my life for a while, it made no sense, and so it made me not trust anybody at all, because I was dealing with my feelings of trauma. But I'm actually past that now. I don't give a shit anymore. So now I'm just trying not to be an anxious person on the internet. So now I'm kind of just out of habit, to be honest with you, at this point. And that's the truth. Like, I've almost forgotten how to talk to people, you know? Like, I'm talking to you guys, but it's like one thing about it is, it just, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. I guess I'm just getting nervous talking about it, but I'm trying to get better at just talking to people. You know, it's like I just don't know how to talk to people a lot of times. Like, I could talk to you guys on here just fine, because I've been doing it for so long. But to get on social media and react and respond to people, it seems a little bit intimidating nowadays, and I don't know why. So I'm working past it though. Lee says Elon will censor you if he doesn't agree with your beliefs. That's true. That is very true. Teresa says Sounds of Freedom is a right-wing propaganda movie. The guy that the movie was about has been arrested for kidnapping your girl. Is that true?
Huh?
The person that made that movie got arrested for kidnapping your girl. The person that made the movie? That was supposed to be about... I thought that was supposed to be about exposing the people in Hollywood that were basically involved with kidnapping children and stuff. Are you telling me that he kidnapped a girl? The person that made the movie? That's insane. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's interesting, Teresa.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No.
Interesting. But that's interesting. This is another reason to have these conversations, because I get to see your point of view and it helps me see things in a different way. But anyway. I feel like this is just turning into a very political talk. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning it to be.
Yeah.
Shush you. Let's see, what else has been going on? I don't have a whole lot going on, actually.
Good job.
Good. Shut up! Stop. Anyway. Let me see if the other thing is catching up a little bit more. Teresa, have you seen the movie Sounds of Freedom? Have you seen it? Or have you just heard about it? Because I have not seen it, but I've just heard about it. Honestly, that's honestly as far as it's gone for me. But I found it kind of weird that it was being blocked so many places. So it made it more intriguing to me because I wanted to figure out why is it being censored. You know what I mean? No, the guy who's supposed to be saving the kids has been arrested for kidnapping. Sent Tommy McGee a news link on the subject. Oh, okay. That'll be interesting. Thank you for that. Lee says, Teresa, I read it was one of the funders of the movie. Oh, interesting. So it could be a funder of the movie, not the creator. But still, I mean, someone involved.
Whoa.
You know, it's interesting. It's worth looking into, I guess. Why are you laughing, Tommy? He's just having a great time. He's just having a great time over there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Great time.
Oh, there's this game that is coming out soon that Tommy bought for me so I could play it on here. Where I'm a cat. It's called Stray. And that's an orange tabby cat that reminds me of my cat Charlie I used to have. My 15-year-old kitty that passed away a little bit ago. About a year ago, I guess now. It's been a while. I think it was during... No. Maybe 6 months to a year ago. Something like that. Anyway. This game reminds me of Charlie. Because I'd be playing... Basically Charlie. I'd be playing cat. And so I thought it would be really fun to live stream playing that sometime. I don't know if you guys would be into that. But I thought I would have fun playing it.
Yeah.
I have this other game that Tommy bought for me that's kind of interesting. I think it's more fun for just me. I don't know that I would want to live stream it. It's where I'm basically cleaning cars. It's like I'm sitting there with like a power washer. And I have all these settings I can use to clean these dirty cars. And it's actually really therapeutic, but I don't think that anyone watching me would care to see that. Honestly, like, who would give a crap watching me wash a car in the digital world? Like, were you gonna watch me wash a car in the real world? I don't know. Like, if you actually are sincerely into it, let me know. But, like, I kind of think that that's just between me and the car. I kind of feel like people would get bored with that, but maybe not the cat one, because that's kind of fun. It's cute. Like, if you're into, like, a cat game or something, I thought it might be kind of fun to play and have you guys watch me play or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Power Wash Simulator. I've seen that on Twitch as well. Yeah, that's what I have. I played it a few times, and it's interesting. I think it's kind of fun. Let's see here. I've watched news anchors talking about it. Oh, okay, interesting. Not about that, but about the kidnapping stuff. Let's see. Power Wash Simulator. You would be surprised. Really? You guys would like to see me play Power Wash Simulator? I also have Goat Simulator. You guys want to watch me be a goat and run over humans? God. I love that game. I don't even know the point of the game. I just go around terrorizing the humans. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm running you over. And they're like, they're freaking out and falling on their butt. And I'm like, yeah, that's right, bitch. I'm kicking you. I'm a goat. And just they'll run from me and stuff, and it's fun. It's just really fun when the humans run from me and scream. It's good to be a goat in this game, you know? Anyway. Teresa says, I bought the latest pack for Sims 4, and now we got horses and cows. LOL. Oh my god! What? You know, I don't think I've ever played Sims. Is it fun? Is playing Sims fun at all? Oh man. Seems like it would be fun. I mean, you're basically playing house, right? Seems kind of nice. Hey there, buddy. How are you feeling? How's that non-alcoholic beer treating you?
It's pretty strong.
It's pretty strong, he says. Yes. So have any of you guys played Sims? Like, okay, Teresa, I know you've played Sims. Tell me more about it. But have any of you guys, anyone else in here played Sims? Because I have not ever played it. I think I did play Farm Simulator or something like that, like Farm World or something, like on Facebook a long time ago. And then for a long time, I kept getting notifications when other people would play it. It's kind of weird. Okay, CarissaLicious32. I love playing Heyday. Hey, CarissaLicious32. I like your name on Twitch. That's cool. CarissaLicious. CarissaLicious32. Heyday. So, is Heyday like Sims? When you said Heyday, it kind of reminded me of this, like, alien game that I played a few months back, where I'm just an alien, I get off the spaceship, and I abduct some cows and shit, and it's a lot of fun. Like, I think I'm at the fair for a while or something. I think I abduct some cows. That's a good time. Can't remember the name of the I can't remember the name of the game. It's on Xbox though. It's one of the ones that Tommy has. Let's see. Teresa says, I love Sims. I've been a fan since the early 2000s. Well, that's cool. It seems like a pretty cool, like, laid-back game. Lee Spitzer says, I've played Sim City, but that's it. Oh, Sim City, huh? Cool. Big Kev Tim on Twitch. Hey. Good to see you. How you doing? Are you cosplaying an alien right now? No. Do I look like an alien, though? Because I get that a lot. Am I cosplaying as an alien right now? Yeah. Yeah, totally. Is it not obvious? Come on now. You're funny, Big Kev. Teresa says you create a sim to play. You decide how they live their life. What job, if they woohoo, if they have kids. Interesting. Lee Spitzer says destroy all humans? Yes! It is destroy all humans. Yes! Yes! I love that game. Would you guys want me to play that on live stream sometime? Because I would totally do that. I'd have to be on Twitch though, because just the way it is, like on the Xbox, it'd have to be on Twitch only. Big Kev says, I am only joking, laughing my ass off. The blue eyes throw me off. Oh! Well, sorry I throw you off, but yeah, these are my big blues, my blue eyes. I was lucky enough to have two parents with blue eyes, so I definitely got blue eyes, you know. I feel like because of that I got bluer eyes because it's like the blue eyes for both of them just like kind of combined into ultra blue or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. I see where you're coming from. I do often look like an alien at times. It's weird.
Ocean eyes.
What did you say, Tommy?
You got ocean eyes.
I got ocean eyes, my husband says. Yeah. Oh man, Teresa says you can kill them off and make ghosts to haunt your living Sims. What? That's awesome. Man, I want to play Sims. That's freaking cool. That's cool. Teresa says I have destroy all humans. Oh, that's so cool. I'm pretty, like, I don't think I'm very good at playing games or whatever, but I like playing cute games like that. Games that make me laugh while I'm playing them. Those are my favorite. Like, Meat Boy. I have Meat Boy. And it's like, you're just like this square meat patty thing, and you just like run and you jump on stuff, and you're trying to, I don't know, I can't remember what all you do, but you have all these obstacles, and when you like slap against the wall, you just slide down like a piece of meat. It's just so funny. It's a weird Meat Boy. Like, that's a fun game to play, honestly. I should play that more often, honestly. Tommy, are you laying down in the living room right now? Yes. Gosh. That's just crazy. Let's see. Ocean Eyes is a good Billie Eilish song. That's so true. I love that song. Teresa says, my dad had brown eyes and mom had hazel, but my brother and I both got blue eyes. Whoa. How interesting. So you guys got a recessive gene then. That's cool. And Lee says, my eyes are hazel. That's cool too. Lee, what color were your parents' eyes? So who did you get your eyes from then, if your eyes are hazel? Interesting. Man. Dang it, it seems like the multi-stream doesn't want to always work. But we'll see. It just has a delay, maybe. Tommy, are you falling asleep on the couch?
Yeah.
He says in the distance, yeah? Yeah! Oh my gosh, okay. Well, that's alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna stand up for a second. I'm getting a wedgie over here.
You got this, buddy.
Stop it. Stop telling me I got this. I know I got this. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Man. Tommy, what did you say? We're all counting on you? Oh my god. No pressure or anything. Trying to make sure I don't have like a wine beard on my face. Or a wine mustache. Not a wine beard. That's funny.
Beard.
A wine beard, yeah.
What the hell was that?
I don't know what the hell that is. I just said it. Lee says my mom's eyes were brown. I don't remember what color my dad's were. Interesting. I bet your eyes went just right in between their, like, whatever colors they were. Like, it just kind of, like, adopted something right in between them. I bet. Physically, I look more like my dad, says Teresa. I got my bipolar from him and the diabetes. Oh, man. You know, it seems like I got a lot of stuff from my dad as well. Like, I got a lot of his personality traits and stuff, and I find that interesting. I used to think that I had, like, everything in common with my mom, and now that I met my dad, I'm like, whoa, I'm a little different from my mom. I still have a lot in common with my mom, but it's like the whole journey of figuring out what is like my dad and what is like my mom has been really eye-opening. Like, it was weird. When I met my dad, and I realized he had like this kind of personality like me, just like kind of like easygoing and like kind and just very conscientious of like what other people are feeling, like very much trying to make people comfortable and stuff like that. I got it from him. Like, I totally got it from him. Like, my mom has a lot of good traits too, but like I guess I just didn't realize what I had gotten from my dad until I met him, and I just thought that was the coolest thing ever, that I got his some personality traits in him, because, you know, you think a lot of times that your personality traits are like environmentally inherited, but not always so. Sometimes it really is genetics, you know? So I have his empathy. I have my dad's empathy, and I have his whatever his temperament is, where he deals with people. I have that. I have a lot of qualities in my mom as well. You know, like I don't know, like the moments where I can really stand up for myself and be like, you know what, I've had enough of your shit. Like, I get that from my mom, like standing up for myself and things like that. I'm not always good at it, but I get it from her. Like the whole, like the things, the strength and that kind of thing. In that regard, when I do have it, I think it comes from her side. I don't know. And then I have her, a lot of her anxiety and stuff. I have a lot of her anxiety. So when I can tell when my mom is upset, when she's worried. I can feel it in my heart and my bones and everything. Like, and I can feel it in a way that no one else knows, you know, like, because she's my mom, you know, and so I feel like me and her, we have that connection where we know what it's like we both feel anxious around people and things like that. We both often have trouble like getting our point across and remembering things. We both have issues with our memory a lot, and so I really feel for her when she's struggling, and I think she really feels for me when I'm struggling, because we can kind of relate. We can really relate with each other on that, you know, whereas me and my dad can relate on different things. They're similar, but not the same. But it's interesting because sometimes there's a connection to where I get it. I get some traits from both of them. I can't really think of anything right now at the top of my head. But then I realized, oh yeah, that must have been why they were together, because they had those things in common. And it kind of blows my mind. I'm like, of course. Like, they would have to have things in common to be together in the first place. So, anyway, it's just kind of interesting to see where you get your genetics and your personalities from. And it's just, like, it's fascinating to me, honestly. Let's see. Let's see. You can kill them off and make ghosts. Okay. Multi-stream's not refreshing. So if you're on Twitch right now and I'm not getting your comments, I'm sorry. The last comment I got was from Big Kev about I am only joking. I am not getting any other Twitch comments if you're sending them to me. I haven't gotten them yet. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. Teresa says, I got my thin, fine, oily hair from my dad, but I got my short height from my mom. Interesting. You know, it's interesting because my mom, she's less than 5 feet tall, and my dad's like, I think he was at some point 6'2" or 6'3", but now he says he's 6 foot, but I could swear he's like 6'1" or 6'2" still. Honestly, he's super freaking tall. And so I'm right in the middle. Like, my mom's under 5 feet tall and he's over 6 feet tall. So I landed kind of in the middle. I'm 5'3.5", but you can round it up to 5'4". So it's interesting. And I have my mom's petite frame, but I have like the women's butts on my dad's side. I have their butt. I do not have my mom's butt. I have my dad's side's butt. I know that's weird to say, but I see it. Like, now that I've seen both sides, I can say that. I have my mom's small frame, but I have my dad's family's ass. Not his ass, but like the women on that side. Like, you know. Anyway. You know what I mean, right? Anyway. Is that weird? I don't care. Okay. Let's see. Michael Bell says, yeah, my dad's eyes are brown and my mom's were blue. Both me and my sister have blue-gray eyes. Interesting. That is so cool. Teresa is asking, are you going to see the Barbie movie? Yes, I think we'll probably see the movie, but I don't think we'll go see it in theaters. I think we'll probably just wait until we can like either get it from Redbox or probably rent it on Xbox. We'll probably just do that. We are getting further and further away from wanting to do anything in public. It's just nice to be able to watch everything in your own home with surround sound and closed captioning if you want. which I kind of prefer, which drives Tommy crazy. But a lot of times, if I can't see closed captioning on a movie, I miss a lot, and then it's very frustrating. Not for Tommy if we're at the movie theater, because often it's so loud that you can't really hear me complaining that I missed a part. But at home, I'm thankful for the fact that we can pause and then go back and watch something again, or put the closed captioning on for a minute and then take it back off or whatever, so we can hear a part. Yeah. It took me years to watch Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I finally watched it. Tommy's had that movie for years, and I finally watched it with him probably 3 weeks ago. That's a pretty funny movie. It's pretty funny, pretty cheeky, and it's hilarious because the guy that's telling Robin Hood to go on this mission, and they're by the ocean and stuff, I was like, who is this guy? I recognize this voice from somewhere. And I thought about it, and he's the guy that has the chef voice. He's Chef from South Park. That guy is Chef from South Park, without a doubt. And I never knew what he looked like or anything, but I recognize his voice, and I'm like, oh my god, that's totally him. Yeah. Are you gonna see it in theaters, Teresa? Are you gonna watch it? Want to see Oppenheimer more than Barbie? Oh, there's an Oppenheimer movie? Is that about the scientist? Interesting. I read a book about Einstein versus Oppenheimer. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oppenheimer. Anyway, I know that Oppenheimer, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I know that he had a kind of a darker personality than Albert Einstein. I don't remember a whole lot from that book, honestly. I rented it from the library, or checked it out from the library 10 years ago or something, but it was interesting to learn about their different contributions and things like that. Let's see. Teresa says, want to see them both, Michael Bell. I hear Oppenheimer is over 3 hours long. Oh my god! See, that's another thing. If there's a movie out there that's 3 hours long, I do not want to watch it entirety without having taken a pee break or something, because I got a tiny bladder. I'm a tiny woman. Not bragging. I'm saying I'm a tiny framed woman. I don't hold a lot of liquid at one point. I have to pee a lot in the day. And I've been drinking a lot of water. I drink anywhere from 9 to 12 cups of water a day now, because I kind of got addicted to it when I was doing a detox and stuff, 3 weeks ago or something. Just trying to clean my system out, trying to get prepared and everything. Just trying to make sure that everything would go well in case, I needed to switch positions or whatever. And what happened from that is this week-long detox I was on required me to have 9 cups of water a day, and I became kind of addicted to having that much water a day. And so now it's no problem for me to drink that water. Whereas before, I used to have such a hard time drinking water. And now I love drinking water, all the time. I'm not drinking it right now. I'm not drinking it today a whole lot. But for the most part, it's almost a challenge for me. A good challenge. Oh yeah, I'm going to fill this bottle up with 3 cups of water, and I'm going to have more of it later. And now I love it, especially because Tommy was your skin looks so clear now. I'm well, I want to keep this up, because I tend to have acne on my face, on my chest, on my back. I hate it, and the excessive water seems to keep that away from me, which I appreciate. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them both to show on Prime. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm thinking about seeing it in a gold class cinema. Oh man, gold class cinema, you say? What does that mean, gold class cinema? Teresa says, yeah, some movies I can watch with captions too. Or I have to watch with captions. Yeah. Like, okay, the Vikings series, I had to watch the entire the entire thing with captions. And then when Tommy watched it with me, and I talked him into letting me have the captions on, he saw a lot more that he didn't see or notice before, because they'll even tell you what the background people are saying while they're building ships in the background and all that kind of stuff. I think that's really cool. Let's see. Yeah, Teresa says, I quit drinking all sodas. I drink cold brewed coffee and ice water daily. Hey, that's very cool, Teresa. That is such a positive change. That's a very positive change. You know, me, honestly, like, I've done something, well, not similar. I'll have an energy drink a day, but it's more like half of an energy drink a day, and it's usually like a 0-calorie energy drink, a Monster Zero or something. It'll have 10 calories for the whole can, and like today I had half of that for this morning, and I'll have the other half tomorrow morning. And then I'll have water for the rest of the day, because I don't believe in drinking my calories if I can help it, except for I've had wine. I had wine tonight. I don't have wine like I used to. I don't have alcohol like I used to. I still do have it. I probably should not have it, but on Sundays, I think I tend to have wine now. Still. But that's a lot better than whiskey, vodka. God, what else have I had like that? Like the hard stuff I used to have like every single day that's probably caused my neuropathy in the first place. I don't do that anymore. I go to the grocery store and I get some Merlot. And the Merlot hasn't given me any problems. The box wine has. But I don't know if that's just if that's really how it's happening, but I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Like, I have a nerve test coming up in a week or two. They're gonna do a nerve test. They're gonna hook me up. I'm supposed to wear shorts and basically like something like I'm wearing now, so they can put all the stuff on my arms and my legs and probably on my feet. And they're gonna just test my nerves and see where I'm at, and then kind of go from there. Teresa says, sometimes they have the music too loud and I can't hear the actors. Yeah, I feel the same way. I totally feel the same way. So I get you. 100%. 100%. Yeah, it's difficult to hear when they have music or other background noises while they're talking. I'm the same way. Teresa says, oh my god, I just read that aspartame has recently been classified as a carcinogen, so I avoid all diet stuff. You know, aspartame might be something that they use for energy drinks that are 0 calories, so I get that. I should probably look into that a little bit more, because we have 0 calorie monsters almost every day around here. We get like the 12 or 18 pack, whatever it is we get, pretty regularly. But Reese's is too expensive for that. They charge you like $25 for a 12 pack, so we only get the big packs from like Walmart or something. Lee says, I've been drinking orange juice in the morning and I feel great. Well, that's cool. Some people say it's the vitamin C, others say it's the natural sugars. I personally think it's the vodka. Oh my god! Well, if you're adding vodka to your orange juice, I could see how that might be short-term making you feel great. But I guarantee you that's not going to help you in the long run, my friend. I've been there, done that. I've been there, spiked that. So be careful with that. You're funny. You're funny. Man, I miss the good old days when I didn't care about my health. Because those things were fun to partake in, but I realize now that It's only hurt me doing those things. And so I've had to learn to moderate myself and get away from that stuff, you know, because it's not really good for you in the long run. And I'm trying to change, but I'm having a little bit of an issue with it. You know, I still keep bouncing back to my old habits, but at least it's not vodka or whiskey anymore. It's Merlot. And the blush, I thought the blush wine would be okay, but that gave me a lot of pain. But for some reason, Merlot is not doing it. Or maybe it's just a matter of time. I'll tell you guys if I have pain later, and then you'll see me sitting here with no wine at all if I really suffered that much about it. So we'll see. Let's see. Michael says, "Hey, sorry to bail, but I have life stuff to do. Good to see you back, and hope to see you guys again soon." Oh, it's good to see you too. Michael, it's cool. I understand you got life going on, so go have fun, you know, have a great night. It was great hanging out with you while you're here, so thank you for hanging out with us. Have a good one. Teresa says, "I take my meds and start the day with a dab. Helps me concentrate." Yes, I get that. I totally get that. Yeah, so there's some things that kind of help me as well. Power up. Yeah, like in the morning, like I'll take the stuff I get from Academy, but I ran out. It's like this sports drink. It's got caffeine and vitamins in it, and I'll also mix an energy drink in with it, which is horrible. It's too much, I know. I don't do it all the time, but there for a while I was doing it every morning. But I ran out, so I'd have to like build my tolerance back up to do that. But it'll wake me up better than an energy drink if I do that, you know. I should do one or the other, but sometimes I mix them, and I know I shouldn't. Hey, Mandolin, good to see you. We just got done playing Baldur's Gate. Oh, I don't even know what that is, but it's good to see you. How you doing? Austin Sweet says, "Hey, Austin, good to see you. I'm only on the stream to say I'm disappointed in you for not showing up on my birthday celebration party that's happening right now. I feel like you chose to do this instead of visiting me." What? I took pictures for your poster today. I'm sorry that you showed up just to make me feel bad. Happy birthday to you, by the way. Okay. I'm sorry that you're disappointed in me. I'm going to head out. I'm not feeling that great and need to go to bed. Have a great night. Teresa says, "Have a good night. If I want caffeine, I'll stick with coffee or whatever." And Austin, I won't watch the rest of the live stream tonight to protest you missing my party tonight. I forgive you. Just disappointed. No hard feelings. I wish you could have been there. Good night, everyone. You know that I have to go to bed soon, right? I can't be at your party because I have to work in the morning. It has nothing to do with you. I have to go to bed after this and get up early for work in the morning. Whatever. You're protesting me not being at your party. Okay. Alright then. Whatever. You've been really giving me a hard time a lot lately, Austin. I've been very patient with you on a lot of things lately, okay? Just saying. Alright. If I want caffeine, I'll stick with coffee or cacao. It's a turn-based RPG, and I'm doing good, trying to rest. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Cacao is dark roasted chocolate without sugar in it. It's healthier than coffee. Ah! Okay, that's cool. on here? Man, it is getting late. I'm gonna have to get to bed. And I think Tommy fell asleep on me. He's not even in here anymore. So. Just disappointed. Alright then. Alright. See what the multi-stream is doing here. I had to stop energy drinks. I only drink coffee. Yeah, energy drinks aren't great for you. They really aren't. Tommy, yeah, poor Tommy is already crashed. Like, there's no way we could go out to any place tonight anyway. You know, okay, here's the thing. To anyone watching, including Austin, who says he's protesting and not watching the rest of this, during the week, we go to bed at 6:30 p.m. because we wake up at 2:30 a.m. He wakes up early. Tommy wakes up earlier than I do. He wakes up at like 2 a.m. and I wake up at 2:30 a.m. And Tommy goes to work at 4 a.m. Like, he has to be there by 4 a.m. And so I have adopted his schedule. I've adopted his schedule in order for us to be able to spend time together. And so we're not night owls anymore. We can't be night owls because we have both adopted an early schedule. And the only reason why I'm up as late as I am now is because Tommy doesn't work on Mondays. I work on Mondays at regular times, so I can sleep in a little bit on Monday mornings. That's my only... I mean, Sundays and Mondays are really my only time to sleep in. And I got 3 or 4 hours of sleep today. I'm not going to party. I'm not going to go out and party when I've been working all night on 2 streams. And trying to... I made the photos for Austin for his stuff. I made his photos today and he's protesting my live stream. But whatever, it's fine. Mandolin Bradshaw, you really should try Keiko. It tastes kind of like coffee unless you add creamer, and it tastes like hot cocoa. Hot chocolate, I mean. That's cool. Alright, well, you guys, I'm actually getting really tired. I do need to go ahead and go to bed. I haven't got much sleep the last week or so. So, I think I need to go crash with Tommy. Just take the rest of the night and just go for it. So, yeah. It was really good hanging out with you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and everything. Yeah, he's asleep on the couch. Hey, Tommy! You asleep in there?
I'm not asleep.
Yeah, whatever. He's like, ha, I'm not asleep. He was asleep before I said something. He was asleep. But anyway, it was really good talking to you guys and everything. So, you guys take care, and you guys have a good night, I mean. And, I'll see you guys next week. I think I'll see you next week, yeah. Sweet dreams, Carissa. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Sweet dreams to you, too. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Love you guys very much. I'm really glad I got to hang out with you guys for a while. And remember, we're all potato chips in this big bag we call life. And we are stronger together. Mwah. Take care, and I'll see you in the next stream. But I want to read this real quick. Mr. Gee says, thanks. Thanks, love. You potato chips queen. Have a nice week. Thank you, Mr. Gee. Thank you very much. You have a nice week, too, my friend. You guys all have a nice week. Thank you. Been having a lot of trouble with Streamlabs. Just trying to figure out but I'll get it going. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Let's see here. Love you guys. Bye.